Yo, yo, yo! Good morning. Sandom Todd, a name that rarely gets uttered anymore. Come on, cars, please move. Let's go. I'm trying not to get road ragey this morning. It's supposed to be a nice day here before it gets bitter ass cold. This is red week leading up to the Super Bowl for Kansas City. I live in Independence, which is just right butted up against Kansas City. So it's called the Kansas City metropolitan area. It's a bunch of little, towns. So I just say I live in Kansas City usually, even though I don't directly live in the province of Kansas City. So everybody's excited about the Chiefs' return to the bowl. Well, everyone's a bit of a misnomer. I'm just not a sports fan. I mean, it's not that I don't want them to win. It's good for city morale and things like that. I personally don't have a big stake in it. I'm not like a fan per se. I mean, if I'm going to root for anybody, I'll root for the Chiefs, but I'm not a sports dude. Never have been. Except for maybe pro wrestling in the past 25 years. And that's sports entertainment if you want to get specific, but whatever. We won't go into specifics here. Speaking of which, I've still been listening to a lot of sports entertainment news, wrestling stuff, paying attention more to who's in it now, and getting caught up on the history of it between the Attitude Era, which is where I really watched it, and now. And I think I talked about it, but I watched that Undertaker 5-part documentary, and that was pretty interesting. And been listening to some different podcasts by some different wrestlers, Stone Cold podcasts mainly, some classic episodes and stuff. Him talking with some previous people in the biz, and you just hear what a toll the business took on their body, and to say it's fake is not real. It's athletic. It's a precision business, and if you fall funny or jump wrong, you can seriously injure yourself and or others. And that's not cool. So yeah, I've been a month into the 2021 already. It's hard to believe. It seems like it's just flying on by. Nothing much has really changed in my life. It's pretty much the same. If you want to get into video game specifics, been playing Fallout 4. I never got into it when it came out. It was one of the games when I bought the console, the PS4, that I bought shortly after I got it, the console. But I just struggled with the whole settlement building thing and stuff. I just didn't at that time care about it, and now I'm all roped into it, and that's pretty much what I spend the majority of my time doing, as opposed to actually doing missions and doing the storyline, which is a bit different than let me turn this heat down. It's blowing right in my face. It's drying me out. Fallout 3, which I loved, I spent the majority of my time just wandering the map, you know, with no specific agenda. This game, all I do is spend all this time settlement building and not wandering anywhere. But it's fun. I might do a little video capture of a couple of the settlements that I'm working on. One of them, I built this huge house for myself. And you're like, how do you keep the people out of there? Well, you'd have to see it. And still people show up in there every once in a while, just randos, but they don't hang out in there because of the way I have it situated. I think they generate in there on accident sometimes when you come to the town. But I enjoy it. That's what I've been spending my time on lately when I've been playing it. I have done mission stuff. It's just not, I haven't been really flying through it. And what happened was is that I bought the game back, like I said, originally when I got the system, I bought the game, and I bought one of those steelbook cases for the game and everything. And so I just had the vanilla, what they call the vanilla game. Excuse me. So I went online around Christmas and was looking at some of the DLC content, and I was like, man, this piece of DLC is $20, and this piece of DLC is like $16, and this piece of there was all this DLC, and then I went to the game deals area, you know, because around Christmas time and New Year's, they always have these game deals, you know, and I put in to the games under $20. I started looking through them, and they had a Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition for like $19, and it comes with all the DLC that you can get. And I was like, if I buy all this DLC separately, it was going to be like $100 or something, and here they have it for $19 for the whole game. So I went ahead and bought it, the Game of the Year edition download, because evidently the Game of the Year CD doesn't really come with it anyway. It's a download code. It's not actually on the disc like Skyrim or something, which is cheap. I hate that shit. But so I was like, I'm really not getting anything by buying the Game of the Year edition of the game when I went and looked at it. So I was like, you know what? Excuse me. I wish I had some gum or something, but I don't. Maybe I do, but I just went ahead and bought it for $20, and the good thing about it was, sorry, I'm trying to rifle through my bag and drive, and I didn't have to reinstall the whole game. All I had to do was download the DLC pieces because I already had the game and I'd already updated it. So the only thing I needed, there's some gum. The only thing I needed to do was, come on, you son of a bitch, was install that. Oh, and it figures it's wrapped too. Shit. What a debacle this is. So I put that in. So basically, you know, I got a couple of mission pack type of things and a bunch of stuff for your settlement that you can use, which is kind of cool. I did end up around Christmas time getting a little bit of a bonus, and people had given me a $50 guy at Christmas time gave me a $50 Amazon card. So what ended up happening was I bought I did buy 2 games with it and spent like, I think I spent about, of my own money, about $10, but I ended up buying Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I bought the Resident Evil 3 remaster or redo. And I haven't played either one. I bought them because they were, I was able to find the Final Fantasy for $30, and it was around $30, and then the other one for around $30, and I was like, I want these games. I want to have them so I can play them someday. So I'm sorry, I've been so distracted trying to get this one piece of fucking gum in my mouth. I went and bought them. I also bought a game called Zombie Army 4. I know that I downloaded Zombie Army Trilogy for like $10. They had it on sale one time, and I downloaded it, and I still need to get the disc version. But when I was at Walmart picking up a car battery and some other shit around Christmas time, somebody else had gotten me a $25 Walmart card for Christmas. So I got a $50 card for Amazon from one guy and a $25 card from Walmart for another. So I put that $25 card toward that Zombie Army 4 and spent a couple bucks and got it. So I think total I probably spent about $20 of my own money, because I think it was on sale, the game at Walmart. And so I spent about $20 of my own money, but I got 3 games around Christmas time. I have not played Zombie Army 4 either. Been totally wrapped up in the Fallout thing. So that's what we've been doing. Nothing major. So, no retro gaming. There's just so many games nowadays. And I loved collecting retro gaming and playing it, and still playing it. But it's hard to go back when I have all these games for this last gen that I get wrapped up in. So, anywho's, I still have my whole collection. I haven't sold anything or anything like that. I know it's hard to tell considering I'm always in the car, but that's where we're at. So I'm gonna sign off. I know this has been super exciting, watching me fish for gum out of my fucking backpack for 5 minutes and talk about Fallout, which is like a 4-year-old game. So okay, dickhead, why you weaving all over the fucking road? Sorry. Just had this jackass riding my ass, cuts over into the lane, then cuts me off, cuts back over into my lane, and then sees there's no traffic in the other lane, so weaves back over into the other lane again. What an awesome guy he is. Still going. He's fucking flying down this road. It's 35. He's going like 55. What a jack off. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.